Monster
Hunter movie. Yeah. That's a bad sign. That's a really bad sign. Oh God, is it modern day? I saw a Jeep. Was there a Jeep? There was a fucking Jeep, wasn't there?
There's a Jeep.
Oh my! It's a military movie, isn't it? I can tell. Oh my God! Fucking damn it!
All right,
You don't even have to play them. They're already pissed.
You're already there. It was
my-
1 second in.
I saw one
All right, hey guys.
frame and I was livid.
Steven has not. I saw this earlier today, and I was like, Steven is gonna fucking flip. So we're recording this so I can get Steven's actual reaction. This is the Monster Hunter trailer movie that the trailer just dropped earlier today. So here we go. And Steven is a big fan of the games.
Yes.
How long have you been playing them?
10 years or so.
10 years. So and
First one I played was on the PSP.
right, PSP. And I've never played any of them.
Yeah, so Tim can't understand the pure rage that I feel.
But
right
I
now.
have seen you play them.
Yes.
And I've had discussions with you about like what doesn't make sense, and the heat and passion in your eyes.
Yes.
Just from my
Ignorance.
Yeah, that was the word I was going to go with. Ignorance on the series told me that this was going to be fucking gold.
Oh God.
All right, so we don't normally do reactions, but this may start a series of videos on this.
Gonna start.
It's absolutely going to start.
It's. Oh, a rip in the sky. How cliche. Oh God.
Do you have any idea what those markers are?
They look pretty ancient.
Oh yeah, they look pretty ancient.
Here, definitely Bravo team.
They don't just disappear.
Amelia Jovovich.
Who?
Exactly. Resident Evil.
Oh fuck.
Also uselessly put into the...
Is that the director or is the actor?
That's the actress. That was her just
Who's
then.
the director?
I don't know, but
Who's
we can look
making
it up.
this trash
We can look it up,
heap?
but that's who it is.
It's gonna be the director of the Resident Evil movies, isn't it? It's gonna be him. I fucking guarantee
He does
you.
put his wife, and that's his
In
wife.
everything.
In everything. So it
Yes.
could be. Also, it's a video game series.
Yeah, I know. I see that.
And then they also had T.I. I think that was T.I. Yeah, I think that was T.I. Who's like an R&B artist, rapper, whatever. Who's an okay actor, but none of these people. You will notice none of them are swole or military proportion. And I'm not saying everybody has to be like Jack to be in the military, but not a single one of them. Not a single one of them. They're all skinny. They're all skinny.
Dust Storm. Storm Cloud.
Summoning Thor.
They get drug into the realm of Monster Hunter. They're going to fucking die. They can't lift a single goddamn weapon in that game.
Yes, they got teleported to the realm of Monster Hunter, whatever that means.
Okay.
Do teleporters like that exist in the
No!
series?
Okay. The only thing that can justify anything of the sort are the crossovers where it's like Final Fantasy meets Monster Hunter.
But that's not canon. That doesn't count.
Witcher meets Monster Hunter.
Okay. Have they ever had Resident Evil? Because
No.
they're both Capcom.
They have not.
Maybe that's what they're doing.
No, they are
This is
not.
her from...
No, it's not. If they did, I would love to see Mr. X come in and rip the Monster Hunters apart. That would be fucking hilarious.
Not the monsters, the Monster Hunters.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Or you can play as Mr. X. That would be awesome. Oh yeah.
The scenery looks nice.
Okay. He's got the arm bow thing.
The guy from Umbach, yeah.
We like Guardians of the Galaxy now?
Oh, fuck off.
My major complaint?
The audio of that?
Yes,
Yeah. I don't know what the hell that was.
They were like, hey, we need ADR. And he's just like at the urinal at like a gas station. Someone held the phone. And he's like, hey, guys, are we the Guardians of the Galaxy now? They're like, perfect.
Good.
It was terrible.
Oh my God.
Now, I do kind of like T.I. But
Why do we
he's
keep pausing, and why can't we just?
no. We have to for YouTube. Otherwise, they'll take the video down.
Okay, fair
Yeah,
enough.
there's a reason for it.
Why don't we just make it really tiny in the bottom corner and play it backwards while we're watching, and then and then they'll like.
But
have
no one would
idea.
know why we're
Exactly,
reacting.
Exactly.
And we don't do FaceTime.
Yeah.
So
Okay, fair enough.
or you don't.
Uh,
So okay, here we
Diablo.
go. Here we go, Steven. Here we go. Get ready.
yeah, the Diablo. They're gonna just. Oh, okay, cool. Black Diablos.
That's the first monster you see. Does he come out of the sand?
He does.
Oh, he does come out of the
Yeah,
sand. Okay, so they got that right.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
okay.
he burrows.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Because I was
They are
actually
fucked, by the way. Black
they
Diablos
fucked?
is going to tear them apart because, he's a high tier monster. Like they should have put him up against something. Smaller.
So they just had him go up against like high tier, like right out of the
yeah,
gate.
yeah.
Well, that explains
They're
a
like,
lot of this.
you know what? These guys need to go up against Godzilla. Yeah, let's go with Godzilla.
Basically, they have something later on as like a bigger threat. And it's really being done like more like King Kong.
What the fuck's with the giant insects?
Wait. Are there no giant insects?
There's some, but they're very rare. There's like the flying wasp things, but that's mostly it. There's
Interesting. I didn't even know that there weren't.
there's been like crabs.
I thought that they were basically doing the Pokemon thing, and they're like, oh, it's got a whole bunch of montage of all the different creatures that you'd find.
Not really, no.
No, the spiders don't exist. He's grappling hooking. He's grappling hooking here.
Yeah, all right, cool. Okay. Here's what's going to happen. These guys are brought into the world. They're going to come across the actual hunters. The hunters better kick some major ass.
He's one of the hunters. That's
yes,
him.
I
Yeah.
see that. And he has the whole arm thing.
Giant blade. We can rewind a little bit.
No, it's fine. We'll see it in just a moment.
There's like a picture, like something you'd see. Oh, never mind. But yeah, he's got the giant jaw
Yeah.
of a creature, blade. He's got the arm thing.
He better speak a language that they don't understand.
He doesn't say a word in this trailer.
No, he did. He did.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
way
can-
back.
wait, you can just do this.
No, it was way back.
Oh, was it way
yeah.
back?
It was like, let's see. As
No, he doesn't say anything here. That's the other guys.
Guys,
no. It's around here.
We like Guardians of the Galaxy.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Diablos, yeah.
Okay. It was so fast and
Yeah.
so didn't care.
above my pay grade.
Yeah, neither do I. Yeah, giant sword. Okay, he's got the bow.
Giant
All
bow.
right, cool.
Hit her right in the eye.
Yeah. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Classic.
Very classic
All right,
line.
got a rocket launcher.
It means nothing.
Yeah. Oh, the harder to kill. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. Right. Yeah.
I don't get the sword thing. I don't get the flaming sword. Like, I know that exists, but I don't know
Yeah.
what she did there. She charged it?
Yeah. So
Are they trying to say that it's like a mixture of like technology or something?
It
in
looks
this?
like they're just saying that the weapons are magical and not the fact that these hunters are fucking monsters.
BA.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, anyone can do this. No, you can't.
No, it's not the not the matter of the weapon.
It's not the weapon that makes the man. The man makes the weapon.
Also, at the point she fires the rocket launcher, she's in this armor, this kind of makeshift. She's now part of the Monster Hunter
They
world.
come across the toppled Humvee of either theirs or
Okay, I
their
was about to say that. I was like,
allies.
how
And
did that not get used already?
they come across it during a hunt. They grab it and they launch it. This is okay. They got the Rathalos. Cool. They're fighting in the rain. Is that? Okay? No, that's the Rathalos. All right.
Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
And she could stop billing over Monster Hunter.
Yeah. All right.
I'm guessing she gets rescued, and this thing follows her.
Yeah. I guess.
Clearly, spoiler alert, everyone else dies.
Yeah. I couldn't.
PG-13.
Why? Okay.
So it's definitely going to be played for action and suspense, and not. There's probably not going to be anyone getting like cut in half or gutted by one of these creatures. Probably just going to be eaten alive, or dies by being run through, and then slowly nothing gory or really horrifying.
Oh God. Why they have to put the military in it?
That's
Because
if you
it's-
read the comments, that's the number one thing said.
Yeah, it's
that
because
it had to be government military.
because it's a Hollywood film, and they have to go with what they know, and what they know is
if it's Michael Bay, then I mean,
Yeah.
pretty much the only thing he's ever done has been stuff with the military.
yeah.
I don't get.
I'm guessing
why,
they're
though.
just like, oh well, we have to have something that the common viewers can that the masses can kind of latch
Understand
onto
it, yeah.
instead of it's fucking monsters and you got people with giant swords that can kill the monsters.
I mean, if they went with like my idea was that it was planets that had like low gravity or stuff like that, and like the humans lived on something that had like higher gravity, which is why like they could lift giant swords, jump long distances, and they could go toe to toe with this kind of stuff. Like if they put some backstory, but no, there's nothing like that. It's like Land of the Lost
Wait a
kind
moment.
of thing.
Wait a moment. I just
Yeah, go for
realized
it.
something.
It's like Land of the Lost, and most of it's like just dinosaurs. Hey, he just lifts a giant sword, means nothing. I mean, he's cool. Don't
That's
get
a
me wrong.
tiny fucking sword.
Yes.
Comparatively, that
Monster
thing is
Hunter? Yeah, it's tiny.
minuscule.
Yeah, it's tiny.
What is that?
The bow is larger.
What is that? A sword, like a sword shield sword? Is that what's going on here? Yeah, no, that thing is just
That's his kitchen knife. He's putting it. They're preparing dinner. He's putting down his kitchen
like
knife.
that should be almost twice taller than he is.
Yes.
That's how big the actual great sword should be.
Yeah.
The bow is actually probably
The bow's fine. Yeah, the bow. The bow looks like straight out of
Yeah.
it. But yeah, the sword is
No, that's
small.
the thing. Everything about like his gear and everything is straight out of it. What is this desert bullshit? The most bland, uninteresting
No
environment.
scenery, blank exterior, just blank skies, not even clouds.
They couldn't have chosen one of the more interesting environments for you to hunt the monsters.
You get glimpses of like the mountainside and the cliffs and like the trees and the canyons and the caves. I mean, that exists, but yeah, I don't understand why it's immediately into the desert. So my guess is that someone presented this script to the studio, whatever studio is doing this, and the producers looked at it and goes, "What is this garbage? Well, I don't understand this." And they're like, "It's a world with monsters," and they're like, "Oh, okay." And there's humans. Okay, cool. How do they get there? Well, who cares? It's you're fighting giant monsters. It's cool enough as it is. And they're like, nah, we need something to connect it to our world. Otherwise people won't get it, won't understand. They're like, they don't need that for the games. Like, you don't need that. Also, like, look at, there's nothing.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
Where are the people? Where are the cats? Where are the giant stoves?
Where's the giant wood elevators, made out of like,
Bones.
bamboo and bones, that, I mean,
where are the
the
people?
movie Hook is more Monster Hunter than this.
Like, okay, here's the thing. It looks like this guy is the only monster hunter.
Yeah.
Like, it looks like he's the only monster hunter and not like, oh, I don't know, a squad of 4 monster hunters going out. Like, they should have encountered 4 dudes in fucking plate mail made of the monster that they slew, and they're going up against, like, their next hunt. And these randos just showed up, level 1 gear.
Not even level 1 gear.
Yeah, level 0.
Yeah.
They got they fresh off the boat. They lost their starting gear. Now they're in their skivvies, and now they have to try to
Also,
to fight the monsters.
This
and
would have been the
nothing.
one time I would have accepted Dwayne the Rock Johnson in his place. It would have made sense. Like, don't get me wrong, I love this actor. He's a great martial artist, but you don't need a martial artist to go up against 300-foot lizards.
I do like this guy though.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. That is pretty badass.
He's one of the cooler looking dragons in one of the oh god, I think it was in, was it Unlimited or Generations, something like that. Anyway, he showed up in and oh god, his
so
armor set
I
is
think the
cool.
people that did the monster designs
We're actual fans of it.
were actual
Yeah,
fans that did a good job. It looks like a lot of it's basically just taken straight off it. I mean,
Yeah,
and
see,
they
this
gave
is
it more
all
of a
dented and
right.
busted up.
They
This
gave it
is-
like a real world gritty, more tangible feel.
All right, guys, that doesn't look right. She got a big old machine gun cock.
I mean, I don't know anything about her. Maybe she does. I don't know. And those tiny swords, like, come on.
No, those are fine.
Those are fine?
Those are the daggers, Tim. Yeah.
Okay, I stand
Dual
corrected.
daggers.
Okay. I didn't even know there were daggers. I've never seen you use daggers.
Because I don't. I generally, I stick with other weapons.
But yeah, this is the first trailer. And, I mean, like I said, the monster designs are good from what I've seen. The desert thing doesn't make any sense. I guess it was just the least the least expensive place to shoot.
I get that has to have been.
And the military thing doesn't make any sense. Obviously, it's everyone's number one issue with the whole thing.
Yeah.
And the swords are too small, and there's like look how much nothing. Maybe okay. So here's my idea. So you know how Marvel basically cheats and lies a lot. I do like her as an action star.
Yeah.
She is one of those actresses that looks good doing stunts and looks good doing combat. So I don't have a problem with her necessarily. No, you can't. It's going to be there forever.
I don't
Ignore
want
it.
that there.
Who cares?
Well, no,
it's
I
over.
wanted to look
It's
at
over.
the size comparison between her and the Rathalos. And, okay, the thing is, they increased the size of the Rathalos just to make it more intimidating.
Well, it looks like they're having it as the final bad guy. The kind of...
No. Make it an Azure Rathalos, and then maybe. The Black Diablo is way deadlier.
Really?
Yes.
And that's the first thing they go against?
Yes.
And they have the... Well, Steven, dragons are scarier.
Oh, the Diablos also has fucking wings. It can fly.
Whatever.
It's got a mace tail. It's got 2 horns. It can fucking skewer you, smash you, and eat you.
Yeah, but this one looks more like a T-Rex or a Velociraptor, which
yeah,
is why
I
which is why
realized.
they went with that as far as like
Where are the
smart-
raptors? Why did they go with the fucking spider monsters?
They might. They're probably still in. They're probably still in
They're
it.
not in it.
They're probably still in it.
What the
Okay,
fuck are
so
these?
so here.
What the fuck are these?
I mean, could there be one of the games that has spiders?
There are some bug-like creatures, but I cannot for the life of me think of seeing these ones. Like
It's these.
the ones that are like that.
I love how you're just stunned. Okay, so it could be that this is an unfinished.
No, Tim, it's not.
That like doing the Marvel
No.
thing where there's a lot of stuff
It's
that's just
not.
not finished.
Tim, it's not. Don't even.
Could be.
It is not.
It's possible.
It's not possible.
You think this is the finished product?
Tim,
Do you think this is all
this
they
is
shot?
being released tomorrow.
Actually, I think they only shot the trailer. This was this was like an Indiegogo project.
There's a teaser just to piss everyone
How would you?
off.
Okay, what would you have done differently
Okay.
to have your antagonist
if
and your
you-
heroes?
If you wanted to integrate a kind of like, random person showing up in this world, to be the audience's eyes for the people who aren't used to it.
Right.
Fuck that. This movie should not be made for people who don't know Monster Hunter.
Well, no.
And considering the fact that Monster Hunter World was one of the #1 games of last year.
Okay.
Was it last year? Year before
Yeah,
last?
it was-
Anyway,
I think it was last year.
when it was
I think you were telling me
released.
about it last year.
It is transcended its cult classic.
Oh God! Now we're going to
status.
transcended stasis,
And it's made it into mainstream media now.
which is
why it's
literally
being
why
made
they're-
into a movie.
Yeah.
Then why do we need a group of our people, of people from this world going into their world to make it more where we can connect better, where
Right.
it's more, relatable. Why does hunting giant fucking monsters need to be relatable?
Here's what they could have done. This is my thing. It's a little cliche, but it would have fit more in the Monster Hunter world. Is someone being raised, in this world? Someone, a young kid, and is being raised in this world, and like his father dies.
How
like
to
a
Train Your
certain-
Dragons with it.
Kind of, basically. Again, it's cliche, or it's basically like God of War, the most recent one, where he's got boy, like brings him with him to fight monsters, kind of thing.
Well, I mean,
That way, you have someone who's experienced explaining the world to someone who's basically the audience's avatar.
well, here's an
That way it all stays in
Here's
world.
another way of doing it.
Okay,
Okay, keeping with a 4-man party kind of system, like
Okay.
going
which isn't
like,
common in
oh, it is.
is it?
In
To travel
the
in
game,
groups?
yeah.
Oh.
Like when you go like multiplayer and you are hunting, the tough guys, the final level of monsters, you need a group of like 4 people of different like weapons and skills and items and armor sets to complement each other to take down that monster, and like so that would be very important, but do it in a way where you have the rookie,
Okay.
the 2 experts, and then you can have the calico, the cat partner.
They don't have the cats.
They
in.
don't have the cats in it.
I forgot about the cats.
They don't have a single goddamn cat or a petable pig in it. Fuck these guys. But yeah, like if they had the cat, they could have like the cute, adorable, merchandise selling character. Hey, look, it's Fluffles, the cat, the
yeah.
calico. Oh, isn't he awesome? He's all so silly, but also badass.
How
at
would they
moments.
do that in a more realistic tone? How would you do the cats? Would you make them more humanoid and less like actual cats on their 2 legs?
I mean, yeah, you
Because
can
they
just make
look
them
like-
slight.
yeah, they
just
look like
Rocket
anime.
Raccoon them.
Okay.
Just
okay.
Rocket Raccoon them. That's it. That's all they need.
So
to do.
basically, still cat proportions.
Yeah.
Still cat-like, but then rebuild their muscular
Yeah.
and bone structure.
That's basically what they are in the game.
I know, but I was saying it's like a way of making them fit more in a realistic.
Anyway,
Tone.
do that. You like have the 2 people like make one the marksman. He's got like the heavy bow gun or something like that.
Yeah.
Make the other the guy with the great sword. Or something like that. And then give the newbie like the sword and shield. And like anyone who knows the games will know that the great sword is something that is like easy to use but hard to master, and then like the bow gun or the heavy bow gun, like that's a utilitarian weapon. You get you have all your statuses and effects that you can do.
Okay.
And then like the sword and shield, it is a it is the beginner's weapon, but it can be so much more because it's agile. It's you can move and run, and you can quickly dodge and attack the enemy. You can go on the defensive.
So you'd want to Fellowship of the Ring.
Yeah, you
this.
could do that.
Okay.
And you can make the rookie like you can show his journey going from like starting out using the sword and shield, not really knowing how to
Which is the standard.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's your beginning weapon. That's your starting point.
I mean, that's a hero setup anyway.
Yeah,
Heroes aren't normally the archers.
Yeah, and then watch his journey as he becomes more accustomed to these fights. Gets better at it. And eventually becomes this goes toe to toe against like the final enemy after his allies have been quote unquote knocked out. They've been taken out, either killed or crippled.
Okay, so this is what I'm saying is that you have a little bit of a backlog or a little bit of a epilogue. Is it the epilogue? Prologue. With the guy who's the main character and his family, and there's like one of the villages that's attacked by a particularly awful monster.
Yeah, you could do that.
And then he's introduced to the world.
He joins the
his
hunters.
father was a monster hunter, one of the protectors of this village.
He uses his dad's shield or sword or something.
Right. Everyone dies, and he ends up. So he's basically doing Conan thing.
Yeah.
And then fast forward, he's got his party of 4. And they've all got their things, and they're professional hunters and this kind of thing. But there is one that they're looking for that they can't find. That hasn't shown up in a while.
And you know what's even better about that story?
Yeah.
It's straight out of the games. You have
Yeah.
stories like that where you go up at like in the early games up against this one monstrosity, this
Yeah.
one like elder dragon that is just way beyond your capabilities at the time, and you struggle and you
Like
go
that,
through.
like that mountain thing, whatever the
Yes!
hell that
yeah,
was.
like one of the mountains, or like the Nergigante, or the
Oh, shit,
Devil
yeah.
Joe. Like those guys, like those beasts, those absolute murderers.
Yeah, you could have it where like whatever the alpha beast, whatever it is
Yeah.
he's hunting, lives on that moving mountain, which is why it's been mobile and they
Well, I
haven't
mean,
been able to
you don't
find
even
it.
need to.
I just
work
think that's
that
a
in.
great visual.
I
Come
mean,
on.
it is pretty cool.
Seeing the moving mountain. Come on.
But yeah, and like have it where they struggle through like a couple of smaller hunts, and then like
This is also kind of like, what was it, Rain of Fire?
yeah, right,
Yeah,
kinda
which is
like that.
perfect.
Yeah, and then like finally at the end, like the last act, they finally track down the elder dragon.
Right.
They struggle through it.
Some of the
you know.
guys die along the way, and
Yeah.
he gets his final showdown with the thing. Kind of, basically like after that retires, kind of thing.
Yeah, and then like when shit looks at its worst, the cat comes in and like flash bombs the dragon, causing it to stumble out of the air, and then like the hero like gets that final blow on it.
Yeah.
Very straight out of the games. Something that
probably
harkens back
probably
to adventures.
as kind of one of those falling and tumbling down
Like,
the mountain
yeah,
with its
like-
grappled hook to it.
Yeah.
It's taken like maybe an arrow to the eye, so there's an advantage and kind of it has a disadvantage kind of thing, just to give him some leg up. But yeah, just there's a way that they could have done it, and
Yeah.
I've never even played the games, and I know this sucked.
And I guarantee you,
Yeah.
right here,
Uh-huh.
when she's running up on him,
Yeah.
that's gonna be like the last scene. And like he's not even gonna be limping or drooling or wounded.
like you can see
and
him,
she's
he's
just
not,
gonna take
yeah.
it out with like one hit, like just one lucky stab to
Or
the
she's
heart.
gonna do that slide
Yeah,
underneath him,
slide
cut,
underneath,
cut his
dual
middle,
knife.
and he's not gonna do. He's like defenseless
Like,
as things
"Ah!"
slide underneath you.
No. What he would do is do a backflip with his tail, smack that bitch with his poison, inject her with sweet, sweet hate juice, and murder the bitch.
and swallow her whole.
Yeah.
And she doesn't have like a little cat buddy to revive her or help her out at all.
Yeah. So, yeah, good luck.
So it's also another thing that seals its fate. It's a video game movie,
Of course.
just as a general rule.
In general, it's because the people that make movies don't make video games.
It's because the people that make movies are no
Don't
longer the people
give
that
up.
make movies. It's because the people that make movies are now the studios and producers rather than the directors. Because I'm sure the writer probably had the script is
Probably.
almost always better.
Oh, yeah.
And then the studio was like, "Hey, let's change this to make this blah 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 to fit blah 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 blah," and that's how we got here. I'm sure.
I'm probably going to check out that every monster in the first trailer explained because I want to see what
Yeah.
the fuck is up with those spiders.
But
Maybe.
we don't got to do that now.
Maybe I'm forgetting something. Maybe those are actually.
I like how you're like. This is kind of like what is it like the stages of grief or whatever, and you're in the acceptance. Maybe. I
no,
don't
it's
know.
bargaining. I was
It's
bargaining.
bargaining.
Maybe.
Maybe there are spider. Maybe this is one game. They're based.
Actually, no. I'm in denial right now because I'm denying that they're full of shit. Because I'm
You're
denying
denying that they're full of shit.
Because I'm denying that those spiders are completely made up and don't exist in this world.
So you think that they are made up, or you think they're not made up?
No, I think they are made up by,
okay.
by me saying maybe they do exist. I'm denying that the truth that they're made up, they don't exist.
But yeah, there we go. I just wanted to get the genuine, real reaction of Steven. This is totally going up tomorrow.
That's
It's
28
absolute-
minutes. Yeah.
It's totally going up tomorrow with the other videos because my God, we're coming back to this if there's other trailers or clips.
Fucking hell.
And then
We're gonna record the Monster Hunter World one day and show what actual good Monster Hunter product
after we
is.
watch the movie.
No.
After we've watched the movie, and then we will play it, and then we will have notes ready to go down.
Tim,
We have to go the whole way.
the movie won't make it to theaters.
It's
It won't make it to
no movie is in theaters
It won't-
right now.
It won't even make it to streaming services.
I'm sure it's already up there right now. I'm sure it's already up. I'm sure.
Give me 5 minutes.
I will get a party together. We will band together.
We
Band
will slay
forces.
this monster.
This is the monster you need to slay.
Anyway.
But anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Totally fine. Subscribe if you're new. Bell for notifications. And leave down in the comment section below. Like to see us review or react to any other trailers or games or movies or whatever. We'll gladly do that now that Steven's hate box has been cracked open like Pandora. And till next time, peace.